Hi everyone, so we are learning about South America, and one of the things that you might see if you go to South America is a toucan. So they live in South America, and they also live in Central America, which includes Mexico. You might see them in the Caribbean too. So we're going to see a few pictures, and then we're going to draw our own version, okay? So here is a toucan, and they are known for their brightly colored bills, or their beaks. You see all the beautiful colors it's got? It's got bright yellow here, bright green eyes, reds, yellows, greens, oranges, and blues. It even looks like it has blue feet. So their beaks are the largest beaks based on their size. They are normally about 8 inches long, and it's actually believed that their bills help them cool down. Okay, so that's kind of funny to think about. It's probably an adaptation because of where they live is very warm. And even though their beaks look like they would be, where they're big, you would think they'd be heavy, they're actually made out of keratin, which is what makes up our hair. So they're very light. Here's another example. Same thing, but different colors. This one has a bright blue eye, and it doesn't have any blues in its beaks. It's got some, looks like magenta, black, orange, and yellow. And they don't fly very well, even though they're a bird. Their wings aren't quite big enough. So they normally don't fly very long. They normally hop to their food. Here's another example. They typically eat fruit, insects, and sometimes even lizards. And you might recognize them because they are actually the mascot for Fruit Loops. Okay, so if you like to eat Fruit Loops, the toucan is what you would see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pull my picture up, and we'll go ahead and get started. So what you need today is a pencil to start with, and then markers or crayons, something to color with. And what we're going to do to begin with is we're going to draw a branch on across our picture, and I'm going to have mine curve a little bit. And it's thicker on this side than it is on this side. Sorry. Then I'm going to draw just a few extra branches. So you could add some more if you wanted to. Alright, what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and start on my toucan. So I'm going to make 2 curves on the side, almost like big parentheses. So 2 curves on top of the branch. Alright, then I'm going to come on the left side, and I'm going to curve it around almost like there's a circle there, but I'm not going to quite connect it. Okay, I'm actually going to make it a little bit shorter than what I drew it as. Alright, then I'm going to add the beak. So the beak is going to come out here, curve down. And I'm going to connect the right side to the beak. Alright. And I'm also going to add a little opening where its beak would open. Okay. I'm going to connect the beak with the curved line. And then if we remember, there's a white patch around their eyes, so what I'm going to do is a loop around that connects on each side of the beak. From here, we're going to do 1 big circle, and then another circle inside for its eye. You could add a little shape for the wings. Then it needs 2 feet. So they actually have very powerful claws, because normally how they get around is they hop from branch to branch or where they need to go. So you could do your 2 curves, and then you could do big claws on there. Just like that. And then last but not least, on our toucan, we need to add a tail that hangs down. And now we get to color our toucan in. Alright, so we're going to look back so we know what our toucan would look like. So looking at this picture, they are mostly black except for that spot around their face. Okay, you can pick the color for the eye. We're going to color everything black except for the patch around their eye and their beak. Alright, so I'm using my markers. If you don't have markers, you can always use crayons. Alright, so I'm outlining mine before I color it in. Alright, after I get this all colored in, then I'm going to go ahead and color in his feet. And I can color in his eye. If you're faster than me, you can go ahead and work on that. I'm just trying to do a nice, neat job on my toucan. Alright, so I'm going to probably do the black ring around my eye. And then for the center part, I think I'm going to do a pretty blue or green. And I'm going to leave a little spot of white inside the eye. And I'm also going to color his feet that same color, just to give it a pop of color. Alright, now I'm ready to start on my beak. So I'm going to go ahead and use my black to trace the outlines I have. I'm going to add a wider part of black along the top. And the part that connects to his head. Alright. And I'm going to use my orange and my red and my yellow. I'm going to start with my red. Then my orange. And then I'll add my yellow. Now, if you want your beak to have other colors, that is perfectly fine. Alright, you can choose how you want it to look. Alright, now I'm going to use my other black to add the shape of the wings. I'm going to even color that in some. Alright, so what I have left to do is go back and erase any pencil lines that I can see. I'm going to go ahead and get my brown and color in the tree branch. Alright, I've almost got this all colored in. What I'm going to do from here after I get the branches done is I'm going to go ahead and get my green, and I can add some leaves, and then all that will be left for you guys to do is to decorate the background. Alright, so you could add other toucans, you could draw the rainforest back there, you could just add some clouds. Alright, you're going to have the choice on what you add to the background. You could even add some insects or some fruit or something for the toucan to eat. Alright, so be thinking about how you want to decorate the background. I'm leaving it up to you. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there. There is my finished picture of my toucan. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope yours turned out really, really good. I'd love to see a picture of it when you're done. Alright, I will see you next time. Bye.